Hey guys, it is DGD, Dull Gamer Dill, and welcome to another part of What Remains of Edith Finch. I am Dull Gamer Dill, and in the last part, we found out what happened to well, if you count Sven, 5 out of the remaining Finches in this whole house. So, I think I said that Molly died of starvation, but um nah. I don't think it was starvation. I don't think they would be that cruel to her. It was most likely because she was so hungry that, when she was eating the toothpaste and, the berries, she most likely choked to death, and so everything that we were playing was most likely, I guess, her mind kind of I guess, in that state of trying to relax her as she was dying. We found out Barbara Finch was murdered in her home. Calvin's swing broke, so that led to his death. And Walter got hit by a train because he mistook the train's vibrations for something completely different. I think he said a monster's vibrations or something like that. And then Sven was most likely crushed by the dragon that he was working on. Yeah, I never, going into this, I didn't know that this game was gonna be that, morbid or sad, actually. But yeah, yeah. Alright, so let's continue. Like I said, rest in peace, Walter. You and your peaches.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I guess there was a reason why. I just wanted to come back here real quick, because this is a whole bunker. Like, I'm guessing, like, he was really scared that the world was gonna end, that, the monster, quote unquote, was gonna get him, and so he just locked himself away from everybody else. And I guess because he hadn't been outside, or because he really hadn't been, he was a shut-in almost, and so he really didn't know that the train's vibrations were just, he really just didn't know that the vibrations in the house were just caused by the train. It's really sad, but we gotta move on. I don't know why we're gonna go down this little thingy. I was about to say there's a ladder right there.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
These are a lot of rations.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house... I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
See, because when I was playing this originally, I thought he was trapped down here because of a cave-in. So I thought he was just gonna die of either starvation or dehydration, whichever.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I don't really want to go here. Edith, maybe this isn't the best idea.
Now that there's only one of us left. Or maybe two.
But do I have to?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
But...
and found out what happened to everyone else.
But Edith...
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. A memorial in his honor. Yeah, because... Oh, well, what happened? Well, wait. Okay, so let's try to figure this out, because somehow, some way, that is very weird construction, if you ask me. Wow. He really didn't know. That's sad.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Well, who's next?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, come on, don't say that.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Like I said, the creators of this game really nailed the atmosphere. I got tongue twisted. I don't know why. It gives me like Life is Strange vibes, but it's, you know, obviously not. It's like something completely different. It's soothing but eerie at the same time.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Oh, we need a flashlight. I can't see anything. Something obviously happened here. Who knew one house could have so many secrets? I think we're gonna be coming up on the swing set, because I think this is around the area where Calvin died. I could be wrong.
Look at the house. Had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Well, let's hope nothing bad happens to Edith.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Oh. Morbid family?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, Jesus.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Whoa, we figured out where all the birds were, buried. These are a lot of pets. They named one of the dogs Lucy. They named one of the dogs Lucy. Man, man. I got fairy tale flashbacks. Yeah, I was gonna be playing that, but it got delayed until July 30th, so... I was completely bummed out.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Alright, so... Molly Finch. This is honestly really sad. Calvin Finch. Sven Finch. Edie Finch. Wait, how old were they when they died? Well, hold up a minute. Cause I know Edie was died in her old age, I think. You know I gotta do my maths. Give me 1 second. Alright, so Sven was 1964 minus 1915. No. 1915. Alright, so Sven was 49 when he died, and Edie was, I think they said 90. Then there was Walter Finch. And we already know what happened to Walter, unfortunately. And then there's Barbara Finch. Like I said, this family is something else.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, jeez. I feel like we're gonna be meeting another Finch.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
So
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
alright, so
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Jesus. Okay, so now we got Gregory Finch, 1976. No. Wait a minute. He was only a year? What? Oh my gosh. He was only a year old. Oh man. And he was only 13, Gus. And I think we know what happened to Sam, unfortunately. What is this whole family? Oh God.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay Kumar. Oh. Lewis Finch. I think Lewis was the one who died recently. Oh.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
The reason why, I'm guessing, to find out why it is that she doesn't seem to have a family. I have a bad feeling about this. It's obviously...
But looking back on it now...
I thought it was a treehouse at first.
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
What? You're 22 weeks pregnant? Doing all this? Maybe you shouldn't be doing this then? I guess we gotta... Oh.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Oh god. The tone just shifted. Alright, so now we meet Sam Finch. 1950 to 1983. He was 33 when he died. Oh my god. This game is something else right now. Okay. Just looking around.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Well, he did enlist in the army. So...
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
What are all these medals? Alright, well, I guess it's time to... It's no wonder so I'm guessing she blocked off all the rooms because they just give her a lot of, like, her mother, it gives her mother a lot of pain seeing them. Alright, well, I guess let's find out what happened to him.
Dawn, I promise. You'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
Hey, don't be cussing at your daddy. Or whatever.
Did you want to get a picture of me or what?
Oh. Oh, wait, where is she? Oh, there she is.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Wait, am I supposed to be taking pictures of something specific, or...? I'm honestly just taking pictures of random things at this point. Alright, this is not working. Oh, duh.
Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I'm trying to figure out what else to take a picture of. Oh.
Let's see.
Well, at least I've got Life is Strange training in taking pictures.
Maybe.
Oh.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Nice.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Wait. Okay, wait. Hold up. There's a lot going on right now. What do I have? Oh, there we go.
Dad, I...
No.
No.
Just breathe.
No.
Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. No.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Trying to get a good shot.
Keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Wait, oh.
Great shot, Dawn!
I don't like this spelling.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
And
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
oh my god.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh man. So it was a oh, so it was okay, it was not the war. Or anything for that matter. It was just he died during a hunting trip. Fell off, got pushed off a cliff. Oh man. I think the one the one I'm really hoping they don't show me is how Gregory died. I don't want to know. I think I can I think I can come to a conclusion. Oh jeez, this game. But I guess we gotta figure out what happened to the whole family. Otherwise, we wouldn't be playing the game.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh no, come on. I just had to say something. I don't even... No, please. I don't... Please don't do this to me. Oh no, I really don't want to know. I don't want to know. Come on. Oh, but... Okay. Fine. This is gonna be soul crushing. So, Gregory, Dawn, and Gus all shared the same room.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Man, this kid had a mohawk. And why is Dawn oh, she must have moved away. That's why. Oh. Why is there a rock climbing wall in the room? Okay. Take a deep breath. Oh, this is a lot right now. Alright. Let's find out what happened. Wait. Alright, so... No. Edith. I was trying to read it. Alright, so... The divorce contract, huh? Sam Finch, divorce. So Sam was divorcing a woman named Kay... Carlisle.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I don't want to play this game anymore. Oh my god.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I don't want to play this game anymore. This is a really high bathtub for a baby.
Bath time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Oh no.
Hold on, sweetie.
No, come get your... No, come get your baby.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
So now I'm controlling the toys.
I wonder what he saw.
No.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
don't even... Where did he go? Oh. I think he drowned. Or he was drowning. Because listen to how muffled it sounds. Like you can't even hear her.
I wish she could have told us about the world he saw.
Please just turn it off.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. So that was, I don't know if anyone knows, but I don't know if anyone down in the comments remembers the show 6 Feet Under. This reminds me of that time when they introduced sudden infant death syndrome, and you know, the whole sequence of it happening is just, it's really heavy. Man, that show was good, but this game, ooh, this is just a lot right now. Alright, so Molly, I think, was choking on either the toothpaste or the plastic berries. Most likely the plastic berries. And because she was eating so much at one time, then I think that's what happened. And so her mind was just going through this sequence of just, I guess, trying to make it less painful to where she didn't even know she was dying. Barbara was murdered in her house. Calvin died because of a swinging accident. Sam was knocked off of a cliff. Walter was hit by a train, and little Gregory drowned. Jesus Christ. This is just a lot right now. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Man. Oh my God. Okay, so now let's figure out what happened to Gus. Oh, he looked like he was into... What is with this whole family?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife.
Oh.
You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
And, oh no. Let me guess, because there was a... No. Don't tell me because there was a...
Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Was there a hurricane?
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh my god.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Jesus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Wow, okay. So, he was... I guess there was a storm and he was just blown... He was just blown away and drowned. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more to figure out. I will say this is definitely not a fun game. Like, there isn't really anything fun about you know, finding out how people died or experiencing what they saw during their final moments.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Oh god. So now what happened to Dawn? Oh wait. I think Dawn was her mother, right? So... Oh god. Right, because she couldn't stand sleeping next to her dead siblings' beds. This is just a lot to take in right now.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Oh, I see. Oh, so that's where Sanjay came from.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh my god.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith. Huh. Lewis rules.
But it didn't last.
Oh, she did someone did a project on Odin Finch. The Curse of the Finches. To teach and to learn. Dawn Finch. So she was a teacher. Well, I guess they were homeschooled. You wanna homeschool this high up? You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh god. Wait. Well, wait, Milton is the one who went missing, so... Nothing... There is no date in which he died yet. But I guess let's figure out what happened. You know, I just want to say real quick that anyone going through any of this, I can only imagine like this would be just a lot to take in at once. It's like you're figuring out what happened to all of your, you know, past family. I mean, it's a whole family tree of death.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
What?
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Wait, so they did find him. So Milton was 11. But alright, I'm just a little bit confused on what happened to him, because I almost thought that he was abducted, but he went missing or something. Oh my god. Like I said, this is just a lot of information to take in all at once, so... And...
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Well... He went missing. Like I said, I mean, he could have just been... At this point... He's probably out there, but that's just my optimism talking. Oh my... I've been saying oh my god this
Whatever
whole
Milton had found in the
gameplay.
house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Alright. I think we...
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So this is Lewis's room, I assume.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Oh, well, he was into hookah, I see. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I just realized... I was looking around to see, you know, where his memorial painting was, but I forgot Edie had been working on it, but she never finished it, unfortunately.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh,
Newly
man.
sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, no.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh my god, I'm getting fired.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
This is messing with my hand-eye coordination.
He'd feel his way about. Then when something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
Oh,
So I let him go on.
looks like it's growing.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Is he that high?
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Wait, even the stones under his feet.
So he could do whatever he wished.
What?
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Really, Mario?
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Missouri?
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
He forgot to go.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Did he work himself to death? Literally?
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Okay, and that ended another part of What Remains of Edith Finch. So, thank you guys so much for watching this this video. like I said, this game is really heavy. I didn't think it was going to be this intense, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. So if you like, you can follow my Instagram as well as my Twitter, as well as like this video and subscribe to my channel for more content. This is DGD, and it's been a pleasure playing. DGD out.